begun to lose our fight. You were like a promise fading softly in the rain, leaving quiet traces where we carved our joy and pain. I gather all the pieces scattered where our hearts have been, wondered if breaking was the way to start again. After everything, I'm still here, learning how to breathe, picking up the moments love had silently retrieved. Even when the shadows whisper all we couldn't fix, after everything, I rise above the mix. We walk through fire trying to save the world inside our hands, hoping broken wishes still could meet our old demands. But even strongest hearts can bend before they learn to heal, teaching us the truth of what it means to finally feel. I look into the mirror and I see someone renewed, growing from the memories of loving you. After everything, I'm still here, learning how to stay, choosing not to love myself in brand new love's array. Even though the past still echoes through the years, after everything, I'm stronger through the tears. Maybe loving you is how I learned to love myself, finding brighter colors hidden on a quiet shelf. After everything, I'm still here, standing in the light, turning every ending to a chance to rise up bright. Even if the story didn't finish clear, after everything, I'm grateful I was here. In the blue hour, I still feel your quiet touch, soft and barely present, but somehow still too much. Every fading shadow tells the secrets we once kept, moments made of starlight in the nights we never slept. I reach into the dusk where your heartbeat used to be, wondering if you ever think of me. Blue hour without you, holding on to something true, searching through the silence for a trace of what we knew. I keep breaking gently like the sky is breaking too. Blue hour without you, learning how to make it through. We were quiet thunder painted on a fragile sky, lost between the stories that we didn't mean to write. Love is like a window where the light can always stay, fading when the night begins to carry us away. I try to gather fragments of the warmth we left behind, peace in every memory inside my mind. Blue hour without you, remembering the things we knew, watching all the colors slowly I'm lost inside the fading blue, the blue hour passes, yet I still remember you.
Feel the world grow quiet every time you cross my mind, searching for the heartbeat that I can no longer find. You were like the summer wind that carried all my fears. Now I'm standing lonely in the rain of all these years. I try to breathe, but every breath reminds me of your name, counting all the moments that will never be the same. Breathing without you, learning what my heart can do, even when the nights are painted in a colder blue. I keep fighting through the memories we knew. Breathing without you, somehow I'll make it through. Every fading echo feels like pages turning slow, stories written softly in the places we let go. Love can be a fragile thing that breaks before it bends, but healing starts in silence when another chapter ends. I'm letting go of all the things that held me in the past, trying to remember that the pain won't always last. Breathing without you, learning what my heart can do, even when tomorrow feels a different shade of blue. I keep chasing light in ways I never knew. Breathing without you, finding something new. Maybe every ending helps a brighter day begin. Maybe letting go is how the strongest hearts win. Breathing without you, but I'm stronger than before, opening the windows that you used to close the door. Even if I miss the love we once knew, breathing without you, finally breaking through. We used to paint the sky with colors only we could see. Every whispered promise felt like our eternity.
But somewhere in the silence, we drifted far apart. Now I'm tracing broken stars that used to light your heart. I reach for constellations fading out of view,
trying to believe the sky remembers you.
broken stars between us, falling from the blue, shining for a moment, then disappearing too. I keep chasing fragments of a dream that once felt true. Broken stars between us, but I still think of you.
We walked above the night like gravity was gone, but even soaring hearts can stay forever strong.
Now every step I take feels heavier than before, searching for a star I lie on
in the sky of everything we knew. Broken stars between us, falling from the blue, shining for a moment before fading out of view. I keep chasing memories I never meant to lose. Broken stars between us, but I'm still missing you. If the night could heal the pieces of our past, would the stars return to hold the light at last? Broken stars between us, glowing through the night, guiding me to places where I learned to find my light. Even if the sky forgets the love we grew, I'll keep walking forward, far beyond the blue. Late at night I wander through the empty streets, searching for the rhythm where our hearts used to meet.
Every fading memory keeps pulling me inside. Echoes of your laughter I can never hide. I reach into the dark for something I once knew, but all the shadows whisper back the truth of you. Echoes of you ringing through the midnight air, pulling me closer though I know you're not there. I try letting go, but the sound won't fade away. Echoes of you keep calling night and day. Time keeps moving forward, but I stay behind, locked inside the silence you left in my mind. Every single heartbeat feels a little more lost. Loving you was worth it, no matter the cost. I close my eyes and feel the world begin to blur. Every empty space still feels like it was yours. Echoes of you ringing through the midnight air, pulling me closer though I know you're not there. I try letting go, but the sound won't fade away. Echoes of you keep calling night and day. Maybe someday I'll stop chasing after ghosts, but tonight your echo is the one I feel the most. Echoes of you, but I'm learning how to stand, finding my heartbeat in a different kind of land. The sound fades out, but I'll find something new. Even if the night still holds echoes of you. You were like the sunrise, breaking through my fear, soft and unexpected, drawing me near. But every burning moment slowly turned to gray. Now I'm left with color that won't fade away. I trace the shadows where your heartbeat used to be, trying to find the pieces you left inside me. Falling into blue, every memory of you painted on the sky like a truth I can't undo. I keep holding on, but the light is fading through. Tell me what to do when I'm falling into blue. We were like a whisper carried by the wind, fragile as a promise we cannot defend. Now the nights are colder, filled with empty space, searching for the warmth of your forgotten face. I close my eyes and hear the echo of your name, wishing that tomorrow wouldn't feel the same. Falling into blue, every memory of you painted on the clouds like a dream I can't undo. I keep holding on, but the light is fading through. How do I survive when I'm falling into blue? Maybe love is something we were meant to lose, a fragile glass we never learned to choose. Falling into blue, but I'll find my way again, rising from the storm like the sunlight after rain. I keep moving on, even though I'm missing you, but someday I'll break free from this endless blue. I saw the fading light inside your tired eyes, something dimming gently like the last of summer skies. You held my hand in silence as the hours slipped away, trying to find a reason for the words we couldn't say. I felt the distance growing in the spaces unexplained, still hoping for a warmth that somehow never remained. Holding on a fading light, reaching for what once felt right, grasping at the colors slowly swallowed by the night. Even when you drifted far beyond my sight, I was holding on a fading light with just to rise, painting all the darkness with a brand new set of skies. Holding on a fading light, but now I see the dawn. Learning how to walk the world with both my fears withdrawn. Even if I miss the glow we once held tight, I reach the fading light and step into the bright. The last train home is leaving, but I'm frozen in the cold, staring at the doorway where your hand once held my soul. Every fading echo pulls me back into the night, trying to remember when we started losing light. I hear your voice between the rails calling me again, whispering the secrets of a story at its end. The last train home, but I can't let go. Your shadow lingers softly in the afterglow. I keep walking roads we used to know. The last train home, why does goodbye feel slow?
The city keeps on moving, but I'm standing still in place, watching all the strangers with your memory on their face. I wanna chase tomorrow, but my feet can't find their way, caught inside the silence of the things we couldn't say.
I hear your footsteps fading in the winter wind, knowing deep inside this journey won't begin again.
Last train home, but I still feel you. Every passing moment paints a different shade of blue. Even though I'm learning how to make it through, last train home still remembers you.
Maybe love returns when we least expect its call. Maybe losing you was how I learned to stand it all. Last train home, moving on at last, leaving all the shadows where we buried our past.
Even if my heart pulls me back to you, the last train home leads me somewhere new. I wrote 1,000 letters that I never sent your way, words that felt too fragile once the morning light turned gray. Every trembling sentence carried pieces of my heart, but fear can tear the pages of a love that falls apart. I kept the folded memories in places you won't see, hoping someday you'd remember what you meant to me. Letters never sent, filled with everything I meant, stories of a love that couldn't find its own intent. I keep holding moments like a message heaven meant.
I still feel your warmth inside the afterglow, fading like a secret only we could ever know.
Every step I take still echoes where you've been, chasing all the shadows of the love I can't defend. I close my eyes and fall into the memory, trying to hold the pieces of what used to be.
Lost in the afterglow, where did your heartbeat go? Fading like a dream in a world I used to know. I keep reaching out for something I can't show, still standing here alone.
Lost in the afterglow, I replay conversations written in the night, softly disappearing in the pale city light. Your silhouette remains where the colors start to bleed, a quiet little echo of the things we used to need. Even when I try to leave it all behind, your name is like a whisper living in my mind. Lost in the afterglow, where did your heartbeat go? Drifting through the silence like a wind I used to know. I keep reaching out for something I can't hold, still waiting in the dark. Lost in the afterglow. Maybe love was brighter than we ever knew. Maybe fading light was how we carried through. Lost in the afterglow, but I'll learn to let it go. Find another sunrise in a place I've yet to know. I keep looking back at the world below. I'll find my way again beyond the afterglow. We were standing on the edges of a fragile dream, trying to hold the pieces where the cracks began to gleam. Love was like a whisper dancing softly in the rain, fading in the silence where our hearts forgot to remain. I saw the warnings in the way your heartbeat changed, but loving you still felt like something prearranged. Love that never learned to stay, slipping quietly away, leaving only echoes painted in a softer gray. I keep reaching backward even though you fade each day. Love drift apart. Shadows growing deeper in the corners of your heart. Love that never learned to stay, falling slowly far away, tracing all the memories we couldn't get to stay. I keep holding on to stories written in the fray. Love that never learned to stay. Still I wish you'd Maybe love is something stronger when it finally leaves, teaching us the courage that a broken heart believes. Love that never learned to stay, but I'm standing still today, finding brand new colors in a world that feels okay. Even if you linger in the night's soft sway, love that never learned to stay. I'll be fine someday. City lights are fading, but I'm still wide awake, thinking about the moments that we could never replace. Every time I close my eyes, I see you standing there, echoes of your voice still floating in the air. I'm trying to move on, but the night pulls me back. Your shadow follows me along the railroad track. Midnight calling, I still hear your heart in the dark. Falling, falling, every memory leaves a mark. I keep reaching out for something I can't hold. Midnight calling, but your voice is growing cold.
I replay the stories written on our walls, photographs and promises scattered as they fall. You're a song that lingers even after it ends, a broken melody I'm learning to defend. I'm trying to forget, but the night won't let me go. Your name is in the wind, whispering soft and low. Soft and low, soft and low. Midnight calling, I still hear your heart in the dark. Falling, falling, every memory leaves a mark. I keep reaching out for something
pieces falling from the sky. But love like ours was never built to fly.
Paper hearts tonight, breaking softly in the light, fading like the stars, disappearing from my side. I keep reaching out, but you're already gone. Paper hearts tonight, but somehow I stay strong. We drew constellations only we could recognize, dreaming with our fingers, tracing fragile lines. But even stars will vanish when the night grows cold, and all the stories end before they're told. I'll pick up all the fragments lying in the dark, trying to remember where we left the mark. Paper hearts tonight, breaking softly in the light, fading like a memory you never meant to write. I keep reaching out, but you're already gone. Paper hearts tonight, but still I carry on. Even if the wind blows everything apart, I'll keep one little piece to heal my heart. Paper hearts tonight, drifting somewhere in the blue, pieces of a love that once felt so true. I keep moving on, though the night feels wrong. Paper hearts tonight, but tomorrow I'll be
We were running through the shadows of a dream we couldn't keep, holding on to moments buried somewhere dark and deep. Every tender whisper felt like fire in our hands, but even burning hearts can hold forever where they stand. I try to trace the truth inside the lines we never drew, searching for the answers in the shadows we outgrew. Shadows we outgrew, fading like a distant hue, echoes of a love we chased but never fully knew. I keep walking forward through the memories of you, leaving all the pieces in the shadows we outgrew. We painted constellations on the corners of the night, hoping they would guide us when we lost our sense of light. But galaxies collide when their stories fall apart, and even stars stop shining when there's distance in the heart. I close my eyes and see the world we thought was true. Now it's just a place we wander through. Shadows we outgrew, soft as midnight's breaking blue, holding all the promises we never saw come true. I keep learning slowly what it means to start anew, letting go of pieces from the shadows we outgrew. Maybe growing up means learning how to say goodbye, even to the memories that once held up the sky. Shadows we outgrew, drifting far beyond my view, teaching me the strength to see my life in something new. Thank you for the story, though the ending wasn't you. I'm stepping out There were silent words lingering between us, stories in the spaces that we didn't dare discuss. I could hear your heartbeat trembling in the night, trying to hold together what was slipping from our side. Every look we shared was filled with something unspoken, trying to fix a world already broken. Silent words between us, echoing like fragile dust, falling through the memories we could no longer trust. I keep searching deeper for the love we used to breathe. Silent words between us, now there's nothing left to weep. We were building dreams on clouds that couldn't hold our weight, hoping fragile wishes would survive the hands of fate. But every passing moment made the truth too loud to hide, to fading constellations slowly drifting out of sight. Even when I held your hand, I felt you pulling free, leaving just the shadows of who we used to be. Silent words between us, soft as falling winter dust, whispers of a promise time refused to let adjust. I keep walking forward, though my heart still tries to grieve. Silent words between us, learning how to finally breathe. Maybe goodbye was written long before we knew, a quiet ending hidden in the silence growing through. Silent words between us, but I let the silence rest, walking from the pieces, knowing I had tried my best. Even if the night remembers how we used to be. Silent words between us, now I'm finally free. The night feels colder without you by my side. Starlight on the pavement where our dreams used to hide. I hear your voice in every quiet little tune, echoing in memories beneath the silver moon. I keep holding on to shadows of your light, hoping that your heart will find me in the night. Starlight without you, I'm trying to make it through, searching for the tomorrow in the darkness of the blue. Even if the sky forgets the things we knew, I'm learning how to shine in starlight without you. We dance upon the skyline, chasing after time, lost inside a rhythm that never felt aligned. Now I walk alone where constellations fall, waiting for a heartbeat I can't hear at all. But every step reminds me of the
the truth. Some journeys lead away from you. Starlight without you, I'm trying to make it through. Searching for the sunrise in the echoes we outgrew. Even if the night holds tight like it used to, I'm learning how to shine in starlight without you. Maybe love returns when we least expect it to. Maybe starlight grows in a different shade of blue. Starlight without you, but maybe that's okay. I'm finding little pieces of myself along the way. Even if my heart still beats for what we knew, I'll learn how to shine in starlight without you.
We were lighting up the nights with every word we said, dancing through the moments we could never fully share. But now the colors fade into the quiet of the rain, leaving only memories where love will once remain. I try to hold the pieces slipping through my hands, searching for the echoes of what I can, turning into memories, everything we used to be, falling like a photograph, lost inside the breeze. I keep reaching out for something time won't let me keep, turning into memories, drifting into sleep. We were burning brighter than the stars above the sea, writing constellations that were never meant to be. Now the pages crumble where our story came undone, leaving only shadows fading with the setting sun. I walk the line between the past and what is real, trying to forget the things I still can feel, turning into memories, every part of you and me, echoing like distant songs in half-forgotten dreams. I keep holding on though the moment's growing weak, turning into memories, falling into sleep. Maybe letting go is how the heart learns to survive. Maybe memories are how we keep the past alive, turning into memories. But I'll learn to breathe again, walking toward tomorrow even stronger than I've been. Though the night still whispers everything we used to be, I'm turning into memories, finally setting free.
promise, carved from wishes in the air. But sometimes even destiny forgets the hearts it's near. I felt the future trembling like a fragile glass of hope, trying to convince myself that love could help us cope. We were almost forever, almost something we could keep, almost like the sunrise pulling gently from the deep. But almost isn't always what the heart can guarantee. We were almost forever, but we weren't meant to be. We were chasing constellations drawn from stories never found, running through illusions that were never safe for sound. You smiled like a secret written softly on the breeze, but love can turn to silence even with the sweetest seas. I watched the colors fading from the picture we designed, trying not to lose myself in memories left behind. We were almost forever, almost something brave and true, almost like a promise only stars could follow through. But almost never shelters hearts from breaking free. We were almost forever, just not our destiny. But I'll remember us as something beautiful and near, a story half remembered, whispered softly in the clear. We were almost forever, and that almost shaped my soul, giving me the courage to become a better whole. Though almost wasn't ours to hold eternally, we were almost forever, and that was enough for me. I hear the night, remember every word we used to say, carried through the shadows like a dream that wouldn't fade. Your laughter lingers softly in the corners of my mind, a quiet little memory I never meant to find. I try to walk away, but every road turns back to you. Even when I tell myself I'm finally breaking through, when the night remembers I fall into your light, searching through the echoes for the love we lost that night. I keep holding tightly to a world that wasn't true. When the night remembers, my heart remembers you. I wander through the places where our stories came undone, tracing every moment underneath the setting sun. Your shadow follows gently like a whisper in the rain, softly turning shadows back into a gentle light. But somewhere in the silence, we began to drift apart, leaving empty spaces where you used to fill my heart. I try to chase the glow that once was shining next to you, hoping in the quiet I can find what's still true. Where the light went quiet, that's where I found me, standing in the echoes of the things we couldn't be. I keep learning slowly what it means to finally see. Where the light went quiet, love set me free. Every broken moment taught me how to breathe again, healing in the corners where I used to hold your name. I didn't know the sunrise could belong to me alone, but now I feel it warming all the places once unknown. I walk into the morning with a heart that starts anew, knowing that the peace I hold is something born from you. Where the light went quiet, that's where I found strength, learning how to carry all my dreams across the land. Even if the night still whispers who I used to be. Where the light went quiet, I'm finally free. Maybe love remains in all the places where we break,